Hey everybody, welcome to the Dad on Arrival workout series. I'm Stefan, this is Shad. This is our Get Back in Shape workout, also known as kind of the bane of my existence. I despise it, but it works. Shad, what are we doing today?
We're going to be focusing on one piece of equipment instead of dumbbells. This workout is designed to be 18 minutes long, 6 rounds of 6 exercises. We're going to show you 2 sets, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. All right, so exercise 1 is a footwork exercise. Stefan's going to be doing a standard movement. I'm going to be doing a little bit of an advanced movement. Again, we're on 20-second intervals, followed by 10 seconds of rest in 3, 2, 1, and go. Quick foot forward and back. Just moving as fast as you can, keeping your core tight. The advanced movement forces your elbows back a little bit, and it makes your core work just a little bit harder. Stefan needs to open his chest up just a little bit to get a little bit more out of this movement. 3, 2, 1, good. You follow that movement up with a series of rests for 10 seconds. Next movement is a squat. Stefan's doing a standard squat. I'm gonna do a little bit of an advanced movement and a jump squat in 3, 2, 1, and go. If you choose to do the advanced movement, you wanna land soft. You don't have to jump explosively out of the gym. It's more about keeping it active, working the depth a little bit, springing off the ground just a bit. If Stefan wanted to make his a little bit harder, he could go a little bit quicker.
Oh boy, thank you.
Otherwise, the pace he's at is great. 3, 2, 1, good. Heart rate should be increased pretty good here. Next movement is gonna be a push-up movement. You're down in push-up position. Stefan is doing a standard push to a shoulder tap. I'm gonna be doing a push to a reach in 3, 2, 1, and go. If you choose to do the advanced movement, you wanna try to keep your hips as parallel to the floor as you can as you reach your arm as far as you can past your ear. So that you really open up your chest and you stretch through that shoulder. In 3, 2, 1, and rest for 10 seconds. Next, you're gonna grab your dumbbells, moving into a bent over row. You grab both. Stefan is doing an alternating row. I'm gonna be doing what's called a reciprocal row, which is a little bit more advanced. You get over to bent over position in 3, 2, 1, and go. So Stefan is really keeping his core tight here, doing one at a time.
I am.
I'm trying to keep the movement as fluid as I can. One back, over and over and over again. If you're doing the advanced movement, you need to make sure that you keep your back nice and flat. Don't allow your back to round as you do this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Keeping with the dumbbells, we're gonna jump onto our backs here into a bridge position. Stefan's gonna use one dumbbell. I'm gonna take both. Keeping your arms nice and straight. We're gonna go into a bridge in 3, 2, 1, and go. Driving the hips up, really engaging your backside, but keeping those arms nice and stable right in front of your chest, which challenges your biceps and your shoulders, as well as your lower abs and your obliques, which run up the side of your body. Really squeeze that backside so you feel your hamstrings and your glutes as you squeeze up, driving through the heels of your feet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now you're gonna get rid of your dumbbells and you're moving into a plank position with a slightly wider stance. Stefan's gonna do a plank to a shoulder or to a reach. I'm going down to a plank and I'm doing opposite arm, opposite leg in 3, 2, 1. I'm reaching arm and leg off the ground. Opposite. Stefan wants to tap his hand on the ground as he reaches. Trying to keep your hips as parallel to the floor as you can as you do this. The advanced movement here is a lot more difficult.
I'm glad you're doing it.
I'm not. 3, 2, 1. If that feels pretty advanced for you, here is a good time to take 60 seconds of rest before we move into round 2. Stefan and I are gonna rest for a total of 10 seconds and we're gonna jump right back into exercise 1.
I can buy 60.
3, 2, 1, quick forward feet, go. Good. Good, if you're doing advanced, keep those shoulders back. If you're doing standard, you still wanna keep your shoulders back, your chest open, but your movement's just a little bit tighter. Heart rate should really be skyrocketing now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Next movement is back to the squat.
Ow.
Standard squat or jump squat in 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. Just make sure you really drive through the heels of your feet. When you come up out of it, you land through your heels, and you spring off your heels. Be really careful not to let your knees collapse on the seat. You want to always actively drive out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, that's getting me today. We're going back to push-up position.
Oh boy, I'm glad you're doing the advance.
And we're going back in 3, 2, 1, and go. Again, this reach is a bit more advanced, but Stefan's is really hard as well. You can also make the standard movement a little bit more difficult by just pushing the pace a little bit harder. Go ahead, Stefan, show him.
I hate you.
You're welcome. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. We're moving back to the dumbbells again into that bent over row. I want to show you just a little bit of a form thing here for the standard movement. 3, 2, 1, and go. So Stefan wants to make sure that he keeps this line perfectly straight, so that he keeps his abs tight and he puts very little tension in his lower back. If he rounds, and this is what I mean by rounding, he puts a lot of strain in that lower back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, that gave me a little bit of a cheat there to rest.
Nice.
Good, keep with the dumbbells, you're going on your back. And we're going back to that bridge. Keep those arms up nice and straight, and you're grabbing your glutes in 3, 2, 1, and go. You want to really push through the heels of your feet, as little pressure on your toes as possible. Squeeze that backside. Keep those arms nice and straight and right in line with your chest. Gives you a nice little burn in the chest while you do this glute active movement. 5, 4, 3, 2. And now we're into our last movement of round 2. Back to that plank. Reach in 3, 2, 1, and go. If you choose to do the advanced movement here, make sure you don't point your toe when you raise your leg. Good, we're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Again, that's 2 sets of 6 sets for this workout. If you are feeling that it's a little advanced for you, at the end of each set is a good time to take a little bit more rest. I'd say a good place to start would be 60 seconds of rest. But long term, the goal is to do every single exercise with a maximum of 10 seconds of rest for an 18-minute total workout.
I don't even know if I've ever done that in 18 minutes. I'm like in that 20 to 22 minute range, still a little bit of a rest here.
You're selling yourself short.
Yeah, well, it's okay. What I do love about that workout is it works, it's effective, and you can squeeze it in, like we said, 18 to 23 minutes, which is awesome. So this is just the first one we're doing in this series. We're gonna have a bunch more coming your way. Good luck with it. If you have any questions for me or for Shad, probably for Shad because he's the expert, feel free to hit us up. Send us some comments, send us your questions, and we'll be happy to get back to you on those. Good luck.